It's a little bit laggy. Hey guys, good morning. It's a little bit laggy. I do apologize. Why are we lagging a little bit? Let me see if there is a issue. Test. Okay. Well, I do apologize. It is going to be a little bit laggy. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. It's a quick live video. There's a $35 plan out. You don't get two. You get an extra one more gig on top of that. You get 3 gigs for $35 a month with Straight Talk. And that's a limited time offer right now. Now, I did see these plans a couple days ago. No one wanted to do it live, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, you get a gig for $35 a month extra. It's 3 gigs now for the time being. I think it's for the rest of this week and next week. I think next Tuesday they're switching it back to 2 gigs. So I'll be getting this deal while you still can. If your plan gets canceled, you go back to 2 gigs. Now the $45 plan, you get 15 gigs. They tested it out for a while. No one wanted to get it because they say it's too much data. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. Too much data is not the problem. Now, if I do go to Straight Talk, I'll probably use their $45 plan because I'm usually comfortable with 10 gigs because I normally use about 10 gigs if I'm using Wi-Fi a month. I mean, if I do go over it, just slow down, so it doesn't matter. That won't hurt me at all. I'm going to be using the T-Mobile network. The reason why that, and also I use the T-Mobile network, it works better in my area more than like Sprint. It's better than Sprint. It's better than Boost. It's better than the only 2 main carriers that work in my area is AT&T and T-Mobile. Verizon does work in my area, but it's pretty crappy, shitty a little bit. But right now they have a deal right now. You get an extra gig, which is actually 3. And then the 45, you get 15 gigs. So there's nothing that changed there. You just get an extra gig on the $35 plan, which is 35. The $45 plan, you get 5 gigs extra. It's just a limited time offer right now. I think they go back next Monday. It's going to be back to 10 gigs and 2 gigs. I think, to be honest, $35 a month. My friend uses Straight Talk. He switched from Verizon to Straight Talk. $35 a month. You cannot beat that. I'll do phone specials for you guys. I would buy the phone, show you the phone, do an unboxing if you guys want to see that for my tech gaming. Next year I am going to be switching to gaming, unfortunately. Cell phones I will not do anymore. Maybe a little bit if it's really, really good. But I'm just going to leave it like this for a couple of years. So $35 for unlimited. All right. This is what they should do. They shouldn't say unlimited. Like maybe unlimited talk and text, but not data. They should go, oh, we offer unlimited talk and text and 2 gigs of data. Then it says your first 2 gigs of data for GLT speeds, then 2G. That's fine. That don't bug me at all. I mainly go on the web a lot. That and use emails, send pictures. I don't really care how much data you get. So my mom uses this plan. My friend uses this plan, and I'm going to be eventually using this plan because T-Mobile, I'm paying $100 a month. My stupidity, yes, because I wanted to get the LG Style 4 with a cheaper price. I don't know how much it was through Metro, but I wanted the LG Style 4. I'm an LG Style fan, so I love my stylus. It works fine. It does glitch every now and then, but it's not too bad. But I may go to Straight Talk, bring my own phone in, pay $45 a month because you get unlimited LTE. The speeds are great with AT&T, and if I'm going to pay that much, I might as well go to maybe Cricket. Because I think $40 a month, I think you get, 8 gigs? I'm usually comfortable between 8 and 10, unfortunately. So, some odd reason my phone has been acting up lately. So, I have full coverage. The reason why I have full coverage is because I have a cell spot in my front room so I can get full coverage and make singular calls. I know a lot of people are asleep. They can comment down below later. Leave that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to go to my settings real quick. I'm using my hotspot on my phone to test it, It was working. It looks like it's using my internet at the house. Let's see if that switched yet. Okay, it switches after today. I have used 42 gigs, about 43 gigs. So I have 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So I have 7 more gigs left, and then they're going to throttle me down to 3G speeds to 480p for about 500 megabytes, and then they'll throttle me for the rest of the month because I'm abusing. After 50 gigs you hit on T-Mobile, they throttle you down to 3G speeds because they think that you're abusing the data. And excuse me, I gotta have my cup of coffee. Go Hoosiers. So this plan right here, a lot of people, this is pretty popular. This is why they're making a lot of money right now. $55 plan. Any of my friends don't use it. My friend's brother uses this plan. It uses the Verizon network. It says largest, most dependable 4G LTE network. You know who that is? That's Verizon. Now, if it's blue, then it's AT&T. If it's now, if I went to AT&T, I would still buy these kind of cards. But how it would work, I would have to pay on my phone because I would do it on auto pay because I'll save $1. It's kind of stupid to save $1. I can save $4 with Net 10. If I'm going to do this plan, I would go to Net 10 because it's $35 a month. They do carry the cards. I'm just going to pay $35, $35, $35, $35 each month because it's cheaper. I do talk a lot on my phone. It even gives me an estimate how much minutes I've used and texts I've used. So that's just the data part. T-Mobile doesn't show me on my app. To sign into my account, I have to use my thumbprint. Still loading. Let me turn this brightness down. I'm going to charge my phone before I go to work. Well, we can turn this up a bit. So it's taking a while to load, unfortunately. T-Mobile's, decent. It's kind of like Cricket and Verizon. Doesn't show. Let me see my first statement. So I can save $5 a month, and my bill would be, I think, $95 a month for unlimited. View bill summary. I don't know why it's doing that. But I think it was like something like 4,000 minutes I've used, and 14,000 minutes, and then 500 texts is how much I used. It is like ridiculous throwing that out there. Whew. Excuse me. But if I use trap phone and I had minutes, I would probably have to buy like $100 worth of minutes, like maybe 6,000 minutes to get through what I use, and a gigabyte of data. Now, if their data would slow down, then I would be all right. That would be no problem. But Paying $35 a month. I wonder how much you could pay a year with this. So if I wanted to tell Strike Talk and go, hey, I want to be with you guys for about, every 3 months. I want to pay every 3 months. So I would buy 3 of those. So 35, we calculate it. Times 3 would be $105 every 3 months. That's how much it is. And I would get 2 gigs each month. Too bad Straight Talk, their data doesn't carry over. Now, there's 2 companies that carry over. That's Verizon and Total Wireless. Total Wireless, now prepaid Verizon's owned by Verizon. Now, Total Wireless is owned by TrapPhone. Yes, they carry over. Now, I think the reason they do that because their data doesn't throttle you. You can put a credit card on there and it'll charge you each gig that you use, which is $10 a month. Each month you use. I would rather go to probably Verizon prepaid because you can save up that 500 megabytes and just use Wi-Fi crap. Now I'm about to go to I'm going to go back to AT&T and go back to my old phone. Maybe when I leave because it's $85 a month. Plus, I'd rather pay $20 extra, and you get unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data, and then maybe after 22 gigs, it depends how much I use, but I doubt it. I'll probably hit over it, yes, eventually, but they'll throttle me down to 2G speeds, maybe. But the hotspot itself, yes, it slows down after you hit 10 gigs. It slows down to 128p. Now, Boost Mobile, I'm sorry to say this, in my opinion, what's going to happen to Boost when T-Mobile emerges? Unfortunately, yeah, technically Metro PCS is going to own Boost eventually. So, Boost customers, you better enjoy your service. Get your phone, get out, go to Cricket, go to AT&T, whatever you want to do, unless you want to stay with Metro. That's fine by me. But they're taxing is way too much. If I was going to use Metro PCS, I would go to Simple Mobile or Straight Talk. Why? Because Simple Mobile, they tax you like normal. Straight Talk is a whole different ball game. Plus, they still tax you like normal for the card. Or if you set it on auto pay, you can save $1. And there's really no tax when you do auto pay. I do auto pay on my cell phone sometimes, and it's like $95 a month. But I had to add insurance for my phone, and it's $9 a month for my insurance. Something just in case something happens, just throwing that out there. Like if it freezes up, then I can get a new phone, a new device, and it'll switch into a new one, or they give me a new device that actually works. I don't think I only have to put like $5 down and they'll give me a new phone, but nothing changes on my plan because I'm still paying it off. I'm just renting the phone and as I'm paying it off. That's what postpaid is. Postpaid is your phone is your contract. You can't move unless you pay it off or when the contract's up. So, and if you don't have it paid off, then you can't leave. That's how it goes. You're renting the phone as you're paying for the service. Now, T-Mobile is not really too bad, to be honest. I did use them for about 2 months now, getting ready to be the 3rd month. In November, I'm paying off my device each time I get paid. Now, the next check I get, it's going to pay the phone bill. And then after that check, I'm going to pay the phone off. Now, after I pay the phone off, I have 24 hours. After 24 hours, it'll be unlocked, and they'll give me an unlock code. And then after that, I know we're supposed to talk about Straight Talk, but here in a little bit. Now, after I pay it off, then eventually all I have to pay is nothing. I have to wait till the end of the date that my phone bill is up. Then I can leave, take the cell spot back because it does not belong to me. It's theirs. That's why they want you to return it, because they'll keep your $30 of a fee. They'll keep your $30 unless you return it. And if you return it, they'll give your $30 back that you put down on it. I'm not paying nothing for the cell spot. That's just to help my coverage out so I can use my phone properly and make the phone bill worth. I might be going back to AT&T because AT&T works better in my house because it's surrounded by brick. And I have to be outside just to use the LTE. When I'm at home, I use the Wi-Fi. But anytime I'm using my phone in the house, LTE is just straight up terrible. It's really terrible. Now, if I'm out and about all day long, I can use my phone. That ain't going to bug me. I wish T-Mobile had like a 10 gigabyte plan. You know, I mean, if you're going to use over 10 gigs, you have some issues. My opinion is if you use more than 13 gigabytes of data usage, you're a data hog. You use too much data. Now, if you're using it for like YouTube or hotspot, that's a different story. So your friends can play Pokemon Go. Now, when I leave, I'm going to Total Wireless. The reason why I'm going to maybe Total Wireless or Net 10 because I'm not using that much data hardly anymore. After this, I'm going to test how much data I use in a month to get an estimate how much I use. So that coming November, I'll go, oh, I can just pay this much. Now, Metro PCS, eventually you probably won't exist if you keep doing that. Because if you're charging tax money to everybody, a lot of people are going to leave and they're going to go to, oh, you know, I'm just going to go to Simple Mobile. You know, I'll just go to Straight Talk. You know, I'll just go to another company because that's ridiculous. If I'm going to do that, if you're charging $135, you can go F yourself because I can go to Verizon if you're going to pay me that much. It's like you might as well go back to postpaid. Shoot. My throat was parched. So anyway, I'm going to get off here, guys. Thanks for watching. So if you want to try T-Mobile, go to like a cheap phone like this. I have the LG Style 4 through T-Mobile, and I'm paying $10 each month with it. I kind of like it off the case, but I always wear a case when I go out and about. But this phone is now worth it, I guess. $10 each month. The phone bill is around $100 because it's around, I think it's $75 a month with your data, and I think it's $85. But if you save $5, I think you save $10 each month. But anyway, guys, once again, this is Luke Tech Gaming, where I do cell phone work and gaming at the same time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. See ya.